It's last call. You gotta stand. You gotta stand.
Hey, if you want to buy a ticket to Achievement Hunter Live, go to acl-live.com/calendar/RTX-2019. That's the link, by the way. Put it there.
So what happened is during Off Topic, we read a little ad read about H Live, but no one seemed to know where to buy tickets.
Not only they didn't know, we got 6 shrugs.
Yeah.
From everyone going,
Did no one just check their emails? Was it not in your emails?
no, it was, I Googled it in my, or like I searched an email and I found it.
Someone said
But I don't
Google
know
it, and
why they,
that's not really what you want to hear from the people promoting it.
And then you have it, and then the lower
Come
third
see us at the live show.
here.
Also Google it.
And then they were just like, I don't know, I don't care.
So anyways, I went into the party over there, and
Did you guys know Ezra's leaving?
Ezra's leaving.
I knew.
Yeah. No, I
was there.
Yeah.
I found out
Read the email.
moments ago.
Mid-podcast we found out.
Did you find out during the podcast or out there?
During the podcast.
during the
Okay,
podcast.
because when I was out there, we were just at the mixer right now, and I'm like talking to some people, and I see Jeremy walk out, so I assume Off Topic is over, and I see you talking to someone, and you go, like this, and I
Yeah.
go, did he just find out that Ezra's leaving?
No, I think
Just-
that was an MCU conversation.
Yeah, this
he
was.
having.
I had a whole conversation with Caden about what videos were skippable and what movies were skippable in the MCU.
Oh wow.
No, we found out in the podcast because we went, what the fuck is happening over there? And someone went, well, Ezra's leaving. And we all went, what?
The best part of the party so far for me is after the 2 toasts, one that Matt gives, and then Ezra gives like a nice thank you toast and
Let's not
everything.
talk about this.
Oh, come on, nail it.
There's just an awkward.
They can edit.
No, there's an awkward moment where after a toast, everybody goes silent. It's like 40, 50 people over
Oh,
there.
I thought you were gonna talk about the moment where Ezra goes, Barbara,
No,
and I go,
no, that was his solution to this problem. But like, they give this nice toast, heartwarming, and then there's just silence of like, can I go back to drinking?
Well, 'cause everyone's, like, looking at Ezra
What do
facing
I do
Ezra.
after the toast?
yeah.
And then he threw it to you?
Well, because he gave his toast, and like everyone like does the clap and like drinks, and he goes, Barbara, and I go, this is a story about a girl named Lucky. And nobody laughs. It
I didn't get it.
Which is the best jokes.
was a Britney Spears song. Lucky.
What? This is a story about a girl named Lucky. It's a Britney Spears song?
Yeah.
If
That's how she starts the
If
song.
you
you gonna
said
start
hit me
singing?
baby one more time, I would have laughed.
Well, because she starts off with like a monologue where she goes, this is a story about a girl named Lucky.
Michael's just like,
Real
this
happy
is
to
who
be
you
back.
got? This is who you pulled from the party?
No, that was to Jeremy.
Hi.
When he was just like, hey, I know, hit me, baby.
I know that
Say
one.
that.
And Toxic. And
Was
there's
that- was
probably
that-
more.
Is Lucky the one when she's in the bathroom? When she's in the bathtub?
I know
She's like,
toxic
I think
better
so.
than Lucky.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sad.
Yes.
Well, it's got that violin
it's about like
line.
a famous
Yeah,
girl
it
named
Hell
Lucky.
Yeah,
who's,
I
like,
got
a
that. I
celebrity.
got it. And the reaction was to Jeremy going, I don't get that one. Do this one. That's
Dance, Michael,
Jeremy.
dance.
Jeremy's the fan in the audience going, I don't like this song. Sing a song I know.
What's it? There's definitely another Britney Spears song
There's
I know.
so many Britney Spears
No, there's
songs.
one. There's one more.
Oops, I
thousands.
did it again.
That was it.
Perhaps?
She nailed it. Oops, I did it again.
Yeah,
That's
Melissa
the
Joan
one.
Hart was in that one, right? Was that? No, it wasn't. It was, no.
The Teenage
Which
Witch?
No, she was in one of her music videos. Which music video was Melissa Joan Hart in?
Teenage Wish.
Which one was it?
Also the Teenage
It wasn't
Wish.
Oops, I Did It Again.
When I was a teenager, I was wishing for Melissa Joan Hart.
Crazy? Crazy?
She was a bartender.
You
That's
drive me
all I
crazy?
remember. That's all I remember.
I can't sing it because
Did
this
she
is.
have magical powers?
No, there's a post show. You can sing it.
Oh, you drive me crazy.
I just can't
I know that one.
sleep.
Just from what they did.
I'm so
I started
excited,
singing Don't Go Chasing
something
Waterfalls in my head.
ADD.
Not Britney Spears.
I'm pretty sure that was the one because there was a movie called
Spears.
You Drive Me Crazy with Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh, sure.
Oh shit! There she is.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right. That's
Barbara
it.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Barbara nailed it, and also it exists,
you
so we
ever-
both win.
Dude, look
that-
how 90s that was. That was awesome.
Was that,
The
that
green
was,
crop
was that
top.
Boys to Men or In Sync or something?
That was Britney Spears.
That was
I meant the backup dance.
It was
No.
all the boy bands.
All of the boy bands is mixed in.
I can't remember any NSYNC videos, but Backstreet Boys.
barely 90s. August 99.
Okay, well, still 90s.
It went like this.
Backstreet
squeaked
Boys,
in.
is it Larger Than Life, the one that's super CGI and they're like in the robot suits and shit?
Larger than life.
That's quintessential music video. Also, I mean, if you want to see...
Daniel and Barbara. Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
This is the post show.
Hello.
I didn't know if you introduced
If
him.
you want to see the pinnacle of CGI music videos, Blue by Alpha 65.
Jeff's never heard of that
The
song.
best
missed
CGI
that.
ever in a music video. You really should check it out.
Apple 95? Who?
Eiffel.
Eiffel. Eiffel 65. Blue.
But it's the only
That's
song
the one I
anyone
thought you
ever
were
knows.
Wrong.
Dancing cats?
No, just blue people.
No,
it is.
Blue.
Eiffel 65. Didn't they do?
thinking of a different-
Did they do
Just
Here's to the
blue.
Night? Is that
Inside
Eiffel
and
65?
Outside, blew his house
blue,
with
yeah.
a blue
Here's
little
to the
window and a
nights
blue-
we
And this
felt
bitch was blue,
alive.
and her son was blue too. That's not.
We were
Just a
doing,
bunch of
this
songs
is
at
different.
once.
We were doing a script read for our last final episode of Haunter that we're shooting, and
Yeah.
Sabotage was
Oh,
referenced.
hell yeah.
So there will be
Sabotage.
some Sabotage stuff going on.
There they are.
Oh
Look at the
my
blue guys. Hell yeah.
I feel like that. Like, those
Hell
are the
yeah.
characters you use when you animate your own porn that you want to watch. You just use those little things.
Oh, mine are green in my porn.
That's desperation. If there's no porn that can get you off on the internet and you have to animate your own.
I mean, it looks
What?
like it's,
Wait, there's a whole subset of porn that is animated porn.
Yeah, hentai.
Yeah, but he's saying like,
and it's
that's-
art.
But he's saying,
Wait, what?
No, no.
you have to do it yourself.
But Jeremy's saying if it doesn't exist, you got to make it yourself.
You gotta make
That's
it.
what he's
Yeah.
saying.
And that's
But
sad?
But it all exists.
What'd you
now.
say?
No, he's just saying it looks like that, but it's green.
Oh.
That's all he's
is
saying.
the standing thing
My porn would take place on the spaceship.
post show thing?
Yeah.
Because I was doing what you're doing right now when we took over off topic last week. I was standing at the start of the show, and instantly in the chat, someone's like, "Barbara, sit the fuck down. That's a post show thing."
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's.
Well-
I mean, that's you can do it.
What I was
It's
going
fine.
for me is that I'm behind the table,
You're
and
the
then
same.
when I stand and when I sit, I'm the same height.
Exactly the same. You
So,
literally
like,
can't
see, look,
tell.
here's me. This is me standing.
It's
you can
crazy.
see where I am, and then where he's sitting.
It's maybe an inch.
Maybe an inch shorter.
It's
Yeah.
very
Standing.
close. It's
Yeah.
very
Wow.
close.
I guess yeah, they're high stools.
There we go. I don't change, so I can get away with whatever.
That's your superpower.
But that's my superpower. I never grow.
You're a
That's
shower,
my secret.
Not a grower.
Better if it'd be better honestly if you don't shrink when you
Right, yeah.
That's a superpower.
That's a real superpower. Am I really gotta check my Eiffel 65 thing. I'm still on it.
Eiffel 60.
If they did, here's to the
So
night.
is there a topic for last call?
Oh.
No.
There's no topic for anything. It's called off topic, Daniel.
I was-
They're. Oh. It's whatever you want, man. What do you?
We were talking about you a bit earlier, actually.
But Jeremy was like, "I hate him," and I was like, "That's me."
That sounds like
Hey,
something Jeremy would
close.
say.
Sorry.
No, we were talking about how
I do wonder sometimes.
in haunts.
wonder, just know.
No, I have said before that there's two people that I shove quite a bit, and it's Gavin and Daniel.
And I've said that's weird. Like,
I'll walk up to Daniel and go like this when I see him.
As he's directing?
Yeah, we'll be on Haunter, and I'll walk up and
It's
just.
very odd. I don't get it.
No, you do a thing where you'll say to us like, you go, okay, so guys, we're sending you into this like Haunter location. You know, we're in some weird place, and you're like,
That's
you'll
different
go
shit.
this way, you'll
That's
take
that
a right at this, and then your room will be over here. You'll be in there and stuff like that. And we'll go in there. Me and Ryan will go in. We're like, hey, can we head into this area? And you go, yeah, that's probably okay. I think you can head in there. And then I go, there's that word, Daniel, that probably word you like to use. Like,
There was in our last one of our last haunts.
Does
yeah,
it light up?
yeah, it does light up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Fan made that thing, I
no,
think.
Daniel, it's weird.
Weird place.
It can be both. Whatever. The the last place
Wow,
we
look at
were
that
in
bicep.
Philadelphia, there were
Yeah.
places where I told Jeremy, whatever you do, don't walk into that room. Don't walk into a room where the ceiling has collapsed.
Correct. Yeah.
And he was like, okay. And then he starts to walk into her. He's like, oh, there's that ceiling collapse.
There's the ceiling. Ceiling's down here. And you were also, you like nailed me at some point with something like, yeah, all these buildings are sinking like a foot a week. Or some like
they were.
metric like that. You're like, yeah,
Oh,
they're
it's-
You guys have to sign some
tunnels that were
liability
collapsing.
thing?
they're just like, you might die. We signed that like getting hired. They're like,
Yeah,
you'll
I
die.
think so.
But we don't
some
have to
point.
sign anything.
The crew does.
No, it was definitely
has to
when
sign
we were in
something.
If they're
California.
freelance
So I
crew.
imagine you're in a lot of like old buildings.
Oh,
things
yeah.
That are like
Falling
potentially a
apart.
risk.
Absolutely. The in California,
California, man.
we went up a collapsed structure. It was a collapsed structure, and I was not. I went up it myself on the Scout, so I felt comfortable sending Jeremy up there because if I can do it, Jeremy can.
If
do
he
it.
can do
That's
it,
my
you can do it,
philosophy.
bitch.
Let me tell you something
I
about this
wouldn't have the
California
same
place.
mentality. Jeremy
went
do
to
a lot
this-
of things I can't do.
I don't want to spoil anything about the location or stuff like that, but in this California place, we were walking up a structure at one point that was 135 feet tall.
165.
165 feet tall,
That is
and it was
significantly
think.
tall.
really rusty. And like,
Go with it.
we're walking up there
Outdoors?
outdoors.
Windy?
30 degrees.
Oh, freezing!
Oh my
freezing
god.
cold.
Fuck that.
It's colder than that, I think.
With the wind, it was.
I
a
mean,
little
at
colder.
least heat rises.
Wind
Yeah.
chill.
When I got there 2 days prior, there was snow on the ground.
So we're going up this thing, rusty as fuck. Also, they're like, don't step on anything that's wood because you'll just fall through and die. You said that to me.
True statement.
Yeah. And so we're going up the thing. And while I'm going up there, it's me, Jack, Gavin, and Ryan all heading up. And I messaged Jane, I'm like, so this is good, right? Like, we can all head up this. And you're like, oh yeah, the lady does it like every day and stuff like that. I'm like, that's one woman versus these 4 guys covered in equipment holding cameras
She
and
comes
shit
out,
with
she's like
vests.
90 pounds.
She was tiny. She was tiny. And there's
Sweet
4
lady.
guys. Meanwhile, we're walking across this rusty thing, and Jack's jumping along the way. And I'm like, Jack, you fucking animal. Like, because I'm afraid of heights, so I'm losing it up there. Like,
Fucking hell.
oh.
But were there any ghosts up there?
You'll have
Up
to watch
there,
the episode and find out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch. Who knows if there were ghosts up there? Maybe.
True that.
You have a better luck at knowing if Jeff found any ghosts up there.
So I've stated on the record I don't believe in ghosts. It's all bullshit. But we have
But-
a very good.
Directed ghost hunting
I've
show.
stated that as well.
Yeah. Most of us, everyone that's
okay.
not Jeff has stated that.
Find them to believe. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
That's his thing. I back Michael up 100%. As long as he doesn't impede someone else's
No.
willingness or whatever. Like if
I got
Jeff's
to
getting into it.
I got to do my first isolation this season.
He did.
Isolations are fun, dude.
He did.
They're creepy and they're fun.
It
Is that when you're
won't
left
make-
alone?
I
Yeah.
definitely won't make it.
It will probably
I
be a
know
deleted
because I know what
scene.
happened. It won't make it.
It'll be a bonus.
It was nothing.
Yeah.
But there's some freaky shit that they said that was happening. But
Yeah.
we have a good haunted to inconclusive ratio this season.
Okay. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We go with
better than
inconclusive
nothing.
quite a bit. We like to go with that because, of course, like Jack, Ryan, and Gavin especially are the skeptics. Like I feel like you're skeptic, but you have that mentality of like I want something to happen.
Are we
maybe
talking like
that.
agnostic versus atheist kind of thing?
I don't know what that means.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
Atheist,
I just fell
might be
off.
talking out of my ass here, but I believe atheist is like I believe that there is no higher power, like that does not
Right.
exist. But agnostic is I don't believe it until proven.
Yes, that's
Okay.
me.
Like I believe
Michael
in
is
the-
that.
Yeah.
I don't believe it until proven. But like
I'm
Michael,
egotistic.
Michael
like she said.
wants it to happen. Like maybe something will happen. Like I feel like you
That
have
might
that
be one
mentality.
definition. I don't know
Am I
if that
wrong? But like
That's true.
I feel like Michael has that mentality of
I
maybe
don't
something will happen.
necessarily think maybe I want it to happen, but I think prove me wrong, ghost. Damn it, bitch.
And then they go,
In my experience, they do this.
Yeah. Just that.
You hear an animal scurry.
yeah.
Jeff, meanwhile, there's ghosts everywhere. Everywhere he goes, he's
Jeff and
surrounded in
Lindsay
ghosts.
are
He's
like
living
that.
in ghosts. Lindsay, Jesus Christ, she can't go anywhere.
Ghosts
with a
are
ghost
touching her
threat.
all
They're
over the
touching her.
place.
They're grabbing her. They're yanking her.
Does she have experiences like that at home?
I fucking want to know. I don't know. I try not to listen to her. I do my best.
I've had weird stuff happen, even though I'm really skeptic, which is cool.
Well,
And
like
then-
when you scratched yourself in season 1.
right when I got myself right up there.
Hey man, I didn't tell him not to. I didn't tell him to. I didn't tell him to do it.
This guy.
I didn't tell him not to.
admitted it. He did it.
Because I didn't know it was happening.
Well, I remember something I saw from, I believe, obviously it was season 1 because you guys are doing season 2 now, but it was photos that Max Krumke came back with where it was a picture of him and someone else from the art department on set.
Yorktown, yeah.
And his face was kind of blurry in every photo they took, but no one else's face.
Well, he's just
was
ugly.
blurry.
The camera was
The ghost was like, let's just deal with it.
Just put a little Photoshop blur on that.
Yeah, there's weird
Well,
things.
go out at night in low light, Barbara, and try to take photos and see what happens to you.
the other people in the photos were perfectly in focus, but it wasn't
Max?
just one photo. It was multiple
That's
photos.
true. No, he
Yeah.
showed them to me as well.
And I don't, like, Max, I don't know. He could have been bullshitting us, for all I know, but he was, I've seen him bullshit before, and this seemed like he was very much, this is what happened.
My skepticism comes from the willingness of people to believe, where they go, "You can't explain that ghost," and I'm just like, that doesn't make sense to me.
yeah.
I want proof of the ghost, not I can't explain it, so it must be a ghost.
No, that has to be a
There's
ghost.
a
not,
billion
yeah.
things that it could be. It could be a shitty camera. It could be a bad light. It could be dark. It could be anything and everything. And people
moth.
jump to the ghost conclusion.
We always talk about ghosts when I'm around.
Well, yeah, that's your interaction with us.
Why
really.
else are you here?
Yeah.
We had a great studio day that was my favorite week.
But what was the studio day about?
It was
The
about
ghost show.
It was fun though. We were on the biggest set that I've seen.
I mean, he's
built.
not wrong. It was really about how much dirt could I throw
Daniel
on you.
without the ghosts? Where is he? What's he doing?
What are you up to?
What did you
besides
do, Barbara?
ghosts? She slammed
I
and
spilled
spilled.
my wine.
Wine, that's gonna stain.
No, it won't.
Oh no, it won't.
My wife came
Is Eric
home.
back yet?
No, he fucked off.
No. Did he go home?
Who knows? Probably.
My wife came home the other day, right?
As she
'Cause-
does.
As she
She's
does.
wont to do.
Occasionally she comes home.
Because she was away for a while, right? And
was she?
like so it was just
Are you guys fighting?
She was in Florida visiting her grandparents,
Very
which was
nice.
nice. And then she met up with me and my dad when like we went fishing. And she
Is that the trip that you took where you surprised him at Christmas?
Yeah,
with? Okay,
we just
very
went on
nice.
that. Very great trip. But we got home and she was talking to me. She was all very excited about how much she had just cleaned the shower before she left. She was like, I
scrub
really went
job.
in there like deep clean, like got that-
CLR.
yeah, like really got it shiny and everything like that. And she got home with me and she walked in the shower and she's like, why is it black? And I'm like, well, we filmed a little haunter thing.
Oh!
And they really went hard on whatever makeup they were using to make us look like we were in a certain area. And the shower was
That's my
black.
favorite. That
It
is
was
my
totally
favorite.
Tell
black.
me it was on your lower half of the body and not your face.
No. Hold on.
On the face.
Hey, why does everybody jump to that conclusion? By
You
the way,
said black stuff and you said
Dirt is black.
they're in a gold.
Have you ever been in a coal
We
mine?
were in a
We're in a gold mine.
Okay.
We were in a coal mine.
Okay.
Gold.
You keep
Gold mine.
saying
Gold
two
mine.
different things.
Gold mine.
I wasn't
Yeah, no,
there, so
Daniel's
I'm
right.
just guessing.
Gold mine.
Gold mine, and so
Gold
all the
mine
so the
has
reference
coal in
photos were from coal mines. That's true.
Gotcha.
But it was an underground set that we built,
racist.
and I kept telling the makeup and wardrobe cover them like they're 4,000 feet under the
soot.
fucking ground.
Yeah.
so just soot from like the
Soot from
to toe.
yeah. It was
And also, like, you know,
awesome.
it's a mine where they use pickaxes, but also they use explosives, so there's stuff in the air. And
The best part was honestly, other than that stuff, was what's wrong with my beer?
Can we show this?
It's a post show.
The best part was Gavin. Gavin got into it.
there you go. That boy.
Gavin, I've been
put, like,
drinking
a
it the
little
whole time.
emoji. I
So
Just noticed.
the Gavin got really into it when we did a collapse sequence.
Yeah.
Cocoa powder. I
wasn't around for that one, yeah.
Fantastic. When Gavin gets into it, you're like, okay, I've won him over a little bit today. It's a good day.
I speaking of Gavin, I was watching the show live actually when you guys first started recording, and you talked about Gavin's reaction to something. Yet Trevor stayed like hours afterward.
I'm
to
well
do that.
aware.
And I was like, oh, Gavin will have a great reaction. He knows how to do that. He's a
You're in the know now.
He did not.
Got the. Oh.
oh.
Gavin,
What?
I almost
It's like Stuba.
and what's fun is I almost like Gavin's lackluster reactions as much as his. Really
It was funny.
explosive reactions.
Also, Trevor's reaction was funny.
There was something that happened in the office the other day where Gavin and Alfredo were standing on opposite sides of the room, and Gavin picked up a shot glass off of the shelf, and he's like, "Alfredo, we could play hot potato with a shot glass,"
Great.
and he just goes like,
Hot shot.
hot shot. That's what
what
he
it was.
goes. Hot shot, and he throws it. And Alfredo didn't move an inch, and the
went like
shot
this,
glass went by
and it
him.
just shattered.
Hit the ground and shattered on the first throw. And Gavin just went, "Ooh," like that, and I just lost it. And that was the funniest thing.
That's inappropriate. Right?
He's just-
Then Gavin was picking it up, which is rare for him for Gavin.
cleaned it.
He picked it up and he was just like, it's stabbing me. Oh, ew, it's
Broken glass.
It hurts.
this guy?
And then he threw it away.
Oh, and also, like, how much is it moving in your hands as you're carrying?
He was just thinking,
It sounds like it's jabbing him as he's moving.
it hurts.
Well, he transported it in his shoes,
Right.
and then walked
Yeah,
to the
He
trash
knew it was
can.
painful. I don't pick up fire and go, "Oh, it's still hot, Mike."
rubbed
it's
his
still
hands in it.
burning me. Owie.
My favorite thing is when you did whatever, is it the Dobby voice or whatever that you do?
Oh, look, oh, what? Yeah, that Merry Christmas, Walt. That
I
one.
never
yeah.
heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Until Australia.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, Walt.
that voice.
Jeremy comes by. They in
Oh,
Australia.
they just do it, Barbara.
in
You need
Australia,
a little bit in it.
No, you
they
don't.
brought
Mine's empty.
they brought by desserts. You remember that moment?
Yeah, they have the tray of desserts.
And you came by, and he was just like going around to every cast member and crew, and just like
You were?
in his voice.
Yeah, I took the. I
was
took the
delirious
trip. I
from
was
lack of
really
sleep.
tired. We hadn't gotten any sleep in Melbourne, and we were like doing the ghost hunt. And I picked up the case of desserts, and I was going from person to person. And I was going, "What a piece of carrot cake off the trolley, then."
Yeah.
And I was like trying to give people carrot cake, and I was like,
I have it recorded.
"Yeah." I was like,
good.
"Got a bit of fudge cake for you. You need it to fight the ghost." And like was trying to give it to everyone.
It's just like, what is going on?
Yours is thick.
Michael had a great one. Yeah, the Remy one doesn't do
Mine
it.
does. You fatty.
I was watching a lasso, and you were doing that voice at one point. You're doing that Happy Christmas, right? And you had a bubble shield at one point, and you threw the bubble shield out, and you went, "Don't worry, this will protect us from no motorboat."
No memory of that whatsoever. No memory
It's
of
such
that.
a good voice. I love it.
was-
I want this.
That's.
Oh, take it. That's
You want
yours.
the beer?
No, not the
You want
glass. I
glass?
want the
The
beer.
beer doesn't
Oh, it's over here.
exist.
Oh, is that on it?
Well,
I'm
this is
saying.
what
I'm
we're
saying.
drinking.
What are you describing? What do you want?
The description of the beer
right.
sounds.
That's,
Oh, you like
that's
it?
not real.
The Remy beer
That's
is
not
real.
What he's describing. No,
Remy Tim
that's not real.
beer.
If you want some Voodoo Ranger, it's right over there. The official Achievement Hunter beer sponsor. Don't worry about that can Daniel had on earlier.
They're turning up the lights. That means
Okay. I only saw
that last
emoji
call?
in
that's
this
last call. They're kicking us out.
Yeah, but you can also just ignore them.
We've done it.
That's what I did to the
was
other
that?
can.
That was the beer we can't show.
That's the bad beer. That
Bad beer.
You're gonna have to
I
blur
also
that
thought that was
out.
my phone first.
We'll get sued.
It's my phone. Got it. Right
won't.
here.
Okay.
I won't.
I want the Remy Tim beer now. So make that happen, Jeremy.
The Remy Tim beer? Yeah.
Yeah,
Brewed-
but Mogar's Dark Porter.
That's too dark.
That's
dark
it's
beers.
99% alcohol.
Golden
I did
Craft,
not notice
man.
that.
It's a good beer.
Quick, give me a
That's
moon ball.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up. All
No,
those
we got no
lights.
moon balls.
Barbara, you smashed the light real good.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Immediately.
unintentional.
1 second in. Psh.
Uh-oh. It's leaking now.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that out of here. And the lights are up. It shines off my head. It's
Sounds
really
like the party's
unfortunate.
over,
We just
too.
gotta-
Yeah,
we
no
gotta
one ever
head
wants to
out,
see
yeah.
themselves in this
We
light.
gotta head out.
Goodbye.
I'll get that bench, Michael.
You get that bench, dog. We're gonna be huge. No looking back after this. We'll be fucking bench pressing each other. I'll lift you, and then we'll swap, and you lift me, and I can encourage you as you lift me up. I'm like, oh, dude, nice rep, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, neckies. Never skip neck day. Just bring it down. I'm gonna stand here. Just bring it down. Just bring it down. Just bring it down. Say, there you go. You got it.
Sweet fade, bro.